This young lady here has some words for you. Small percentage of women who don't really appreciate the value of a dollar. I want to unpack what she has to say here and give my 2 cents. Of course, maybe we can get somewhere, maybe not. Roll footage.
Because I'm trying to understand. And to the bougie ladies, y'all can help me understand in the comment section down below. What you mean y'all leaving y'all men? Y'all hardworking men that make sure they provide is food on the table and sometimes got clothes in your back, and even that's not his job. I really think it's a woman's job to make sure she got clothes. You feel me? I really think it's a woman's job to make sure she keep her nails and her feet done. What you mean you left the man because he can't afford you? What you mean? What y'all mean? Then y'all got women under the comments on my post about eating that Longhorn and Outback saying, well, the men need to stay out of their DMs or stay out of their way if they can't afford them because they not eating that Longhorn and they not eating that Outback. So what you want to eat?
Where was your mom, your dad, your uncles, aunts, grandparents when Christmas time came? You got socks, or your birthday came, and they bought you a little makeup here and there. They bought your shoes, your coat for the winter. Um, when you were growing up, this is the question I'm trying to ask. When they were teaching you these things, because I'm assuming most of us were taught how to wash our ass and how to color coordinate and how to pick our sense of fashion and all. I'm assuming we've all been down that road. At what point, when you got of legal age, or you got up there to where you started finding others outside of your gender attractive, did you decide that you no longer had to do the basic things anymore? Now it was all left up to somebody else to make sure that you ate and made sure that you put on shoes and socks and you made sure that you had on clean underwear and you went to the doctors. When did you revert into Benjamin Button? Because this is not the first and it's not going to be the last time we go down this road. You still have this entitlement to you that I just can't wrap my mind around. You were trained and taught how to do all of this stuff before the guy came along. But now, are you insinuating that you no longer have to take care of yourself? That he's supposed to just carry you on his back everywhere you go?
He put food in the crib, cook it. It's not his job to do. It's not his job to buy you Fendi, Gucci, Chanel. It's no value in that. A man in his right mind ain't finna do that. If you now hear me out, it's a plus when you ask him, babe, I need my nails and my feet done, and he pay for it. Babe, I want this bag, and he buys it. But it's not mandatory. He don't have to do that. And if he tell you no, that don't mean you leave him, or that don't mean he can't afford your lifestyle. That's ridiculous. You finna die with 9 cats and 2 dogs and no ring on your finger. And there's a lot of men leaving these women because they really like, you know what? I'm sorry, I can't be with this girl because I can't afford her. He got a job, he paying bills, and he keeping food on the table. And y'all still making the men feel this small. Oh, well, you can't afford my lifestyle. Or every time I ask him for money, he say no. You should have a job. And it's a plus if you have a job and a man tell you keep all your money. What you doing with your money? It was a time when us women couldn't work and we fought so that we can work. You got.
Hold up. Let me stop it real quick. Understand it. The benefits of partnership, it comes in a large volume, and it really just depends on your mindset. Like if you're not going into this shit being selfish and it's me, then you're gonna want to do for the other person. It's just gonna be natural. The ebb and flow is just apparent. But a lot of you have allowed social media and you've allowed people in your ear to lie to you. They ultimately crippled you emotionally, mentally, spiritually. They made you lazy. You don't even take kind gestures. You don't even take the littlest efforts and have any appreciation for it because you automatically just assume that the world is supposed to just bow down at your feet. Like, don't work like that. You want everybody to come and bear gifts, but you are the biggest headache. Why would anybody sign up for something where there is no reciprocity? Now, if you're both equally pouring into each other, he wants to go out here and do these things for you. Cool. If he knows that you are giving to him and you're loving on him properly like he deserves, then cool. I don't see no issue. But this transactional bullshit that y'all be trying to make seem like it's really a benefit for them to just do everything for you, but not nobody's dealing with that, man. And on top of that, you got your own money if you do, but you still don't want to do nothing. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, women who think like that, they don't like you. They don't respect you. A woman who love her guy, they don't they don't move like how she's describing. Those women will die alone with cats and dogs, or they will end up consistently chasing after Chad and Tyrone because that's how they're wired.
Got a job now. We can work. Go accumulate your own money. You want a $5,000 bag? You go buy it. You want $7,000 pair of shoes? You buy it. It's amazing, and it's a plus if we do find a wealthy man that'll be able to do that for us. You feel me? But it's not mandatory. And y'all got the nerve to be out here making real men that's working feel this little because they can't buy you a pair of $7,000 shoes. Not everybody's rich. Not everybody's wealthy. Some people just making it. And y'all got some nerve. And we already on a shortage of real men. Half of them is either dead or in prison. And y'all want to take advantage of the ones that's out here providing for their families and working, putting food on the table, giving you money here and there. And that's still not enough. Y'all out here making posts talking about I had to leave him because he can't afford my lifestyle. Get a grip. A real man knows the value of a dollar. It's a man's job to lead and provide. It's not our job to lead because God knows us women had to lead. Because I'm trying to.
Nobody want to hear that shit though. That's not a conversation that a lot of y'all like. Matter of fact, you are hella offended by the fact that a person would even say that you can't be led or you're supposed to be behind the person. Something about that just rub y'all the wrong way. You came from the man's rib for a reason. You are a helpmate. A helpmate. Not a slave, a helpmate. Maybe that's the word that we need to use more of. Maybe you wouldn't feel so offended. But y'all keep on listening to these soap operas and these fairy tales and shit keep getting you in trouble. You're getting temporary pleasures, a temporary lifestyle. And you might have the finances to support you, but you're not going to have the internal things that matter. You mad at her? Why? What would you be upset at her about? She's exposing your true nature, how you really feel about yourself and how you really feel about men. She's exposing the traps and the snares that y'all lay out for these dudes. tell me I'm tripping. Honest living, there's nothing wrong with that. A woman who wants tradition and she wants to honor her guy and him vice versa, there's nothing wrong with that. Spend your money how you want, live how you want, but don't get on the internet complaining about things if you ain't willing to take the critique about how you got there through the origins of your own decisions, period.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pushite talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is brand new plane. If you get it messy,